Certainly. Global warming refers to the long-term warming of the planet, specifically the average temperature of the Earth's surface. It is a well-established scientific fact that the Earth's average surface temperature has risen significantly over the past century and a half, and that human activity is the primary cause. This warming is causing many other changes to the Earth's climate, including more frequent heat waves, more severe storms, and rising sea levels. The main cause of global warming is the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which trap heat from the sun and cause the Earth's temperature to rise. The main sources of these greenhouse gases are burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas, as well as deforestation and other land use changes. It is important to take action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in order to slow down and eventually stop global warming. There are many factors in our daily lives that contribute to global warming. Some of the most significant ones include burning fossil fuels. The burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas, releases large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which is a major contributor to global warming. Transportation. Transportation is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, particularly from cars and trucks. Electricity production. Many power plants burn fossil fuels to generate electricity, which also releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Industry, manufacturing, and other industrial processes also contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Agriculture. Agricultural activities such as livestock farming and the use of synthetic fertilizers contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Cutting down trees and other vegetation and converting land to other uses releases stored carbon into the atmosphere and also reduces the ability of these ecosystems to absorb carbon dioxide. Landfills and waste incineration contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. By making changes in our daily lives, such as using public transportation or renewable energy, we can help to reduce our carbon footprint and slow down global warming. There are many things that individuals can do in their daily lives to help reduce global warming and slow down climate change. Some of the most effective steps include: reduce your energy use, turn off lights and appliances when you're not using them, use energy-efficient products, and consider switching to renewable energy sources like solar or wind power. Use public transportation, walk, or bike instead of driving. Transportation is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, so using alternatives to driving can make a big difference. Plant trees and other vegetation. Trees and other plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, so by planting and caring for them, you can help to remove this greenhouse gas from the air. Support clean energy. Consider supporting political candidates and policies that promote clean energy and invest in companies that are working to reduce their carbon emissions. Eat a plant-based diet. Livestock farming and other agricultural activities are major sources of greenhouse gas emissions, so reducing your consumption of meat and other animal products can help to reduce your carbon footprint. Reduce your waste, recycle, compost, and reduce your use of single-use plastics to help reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills, where it can release methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Support conservation efforts. Support organizations that work to protect forests and other ecosystems, which play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Global warming is a major issue because it is causing significant changes to the Earth's climate, which can have a range of negative impacts on people, animals, and the environment. It is very important to reduce global warming and slow down climate change. The impacts of global warming are already being felt around the world. And if we do not take action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, the situation is likely to get worse. Some of the potential consequences of failing to address global warming include more frequent and severe extreme weather events, rising sea levels, loss of biodiversity, and food and water shortages. Some of the potential consequences of failing to address global warming include more frequent and severe extreme weather events, rising sea levels, loss of biodiversity, and food and water shortages. In addition, global warming can have economic impacts, such as through the cost of repairing damage from extreme weather events and the costs associated with adapting to a changing climate. Reducing global warming will require a concerted effort at the individual, local, and global level.